Whenever I see a thread about someone struggling to solo a world boss, it's almost always the Murkmire boss, walks like thunder. So I decided to solo out of a bunch of different classes and builds, to figure out the easiest ways to deal with his mechanics. Let's start with the very basics. Walks like thunder is located in this place in Murkmire, in a place called Echoing Hollows. He has 2.9 million HP, and his main gimmick is spawning totems, which will heal him, if they're not killed fast enough. The totems only have 38k HP, so they're only slightly tougher than your average overland mob. His other somewhat relevant mechanic is the sub shield, a pretty massive damage shield he puts on himself periodically. Some of your damage goes through it, so you should keep damaging him, but avoid using your ultimate during that period, because the damage shield lasts only 8 seconds, so simply wait it out. His other mechanics are less relevant. He spawns a bunch of rings, shoots out roots in front of him, and has a heavy attack which strikes in front of him, which cannot be dodge rolled, but you can simply walk out of it. You don't need to know anything special for these mechanics, you just have to move out of bad AoEs. Now back to the totems. They have 38k HP, and when you let them get off a full healing channel, each of them will heal the boss for 191k HP, which is why, if you've already killed a bunch of totems and they're about to finish their channel, it's not even worth going for that last one totem far away. Since its last healing bolt will do 31k healing on the boss, you're better off dealing that damage to the boss itself, especially because the totems die after finishing their healing channel. As for the amount of totems, it's completely random, but can be somewhat controlled. I found that if you keep Walks Like Thunder static, he'll always spawn the same amount of totems, and always in the same positions. I've even once found a spot where he spawns only 2 totems, but that same spot didn't work the same way the next time I fought him. He can spawn up to 6 totems per wave, so if he's spawning 6 of them, try to move them around to maybe find a spot where he spawns less of them. Now let's move on to specific builds. Arcanist has it extremely easy in this fight. You just spin your beam around and that's it. This class makes this fight extremely trivial because you just have to turn your camera towards the totems, one by one, and you'll be still damaging Walks Like Thunder. Other classes don't have it that easy. I decided to use a 1-bar Warden to test it, just to prove it's absolutely doable even on a 1-bar build. The 1-bar Warden build isn't on my website yet, but it's coming soon. So what you're seeing right now is me doing it with a dual wield. But once again, that's just to prove that it's possible even with a not very specialized setup. As long as you pay attention to your surroundings and go after totems as soon as they spawn. But the smart way to do it is to equip a bow and use acid spray. Casting acid spray twice will always kill a totem, so you just have to line up to hit 2 or more of them, and you'll easily take care of them. And that goes for all non-Arcanist classes, not just Warden. And now what to do on heavy attack builds, because you can't slot bows on these. Well, with these, it's just about spotting the totems fast enough and channeling your heavy attack at them. With a bit of luck and a crit, you'll kill them in 2 ticks, without even finishing your heavy attack. Now a bunch of other tips. Don't be afraid to give up your survivability. I was lazy, so I used my regular setups, which I use for soloing 4-man dungeons, so I was pretty tanky. Way tankier than I needed to be. So if you're struggling with getting enough DPS, just give up some survivability. If your build has another self-heal, you can change that pet order ring to a monster set, to Veloth if you're an Arcanist, or Oakensoul if you're playing a 1-bar build that isn't a Sorcerer or a Nightblade. You can also change your champion points. The Bastion champion point can make you straight up deal 15% more damage to Walks Like Thunder, while his damage shield is up. Siphoning spells or Bloody Renewal can help you sustain, since you'll be getting a lot of kills on the totems. Celerity is a must if you decide to go with a melee build. So to sum it up, go quickly after totems, but leave them if they're very far away and or about to finish their channel, because your damage is then better spent on the boss. Don't drop your ultimate while the sap shield is up. If you're not an Arcanist or a heavy attack build, switch to bow and get acid spray. And adjust your build, because the boss doesn't hit very hard, so you don't need all that survivability. And adjust your CP. Actually, after finishing this video, I felt like trying how fast I could kill Velothi instead of pet order, and with subclassing. So here you have a 47-second kill of Walks Like Thunder. And that's it for this video. If you have any more questions, you can comment down below or join our Discord server Wildheart. As always, feedback will be appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my Twitch. Thanks for watching and see you next time.